How's it going, guys? So, as you know, um, I held three stocks overnight last night, and it turned out okay in the morning for S, for SENS. It dipped down, then came back up. Actually, all of them did fairly okay at the beginning, and then they dipped down. So I started shuffling things around and ended the day up again, even on the day. So what I realized now, like for the last 2 days, what I've been trying to do is I kind of lost focus on what the purpose of this small account is for. It's to prove, a hypothesis of can you actually take a small $5,000 account and build it to a substantial size, just basically skimming small amounts, 1 to 2% per day off the stock market, cumulatively, and it should be building up. And what I've noticed is last 2 days, what I've been doing is buying stock on speculation and hoping for that home run to come through. Now, I have my other account that is long-term holdings, and that I can do that in with the other account. But the purpose of this is to see if I can do the 1 to 2% per day in a small account, and if basically if people can't do it, generally do it. So that's what I'm going to get back to. I'm going to get back to that idea, and reset myself, and again just go for that 1 to 2% per day, and worry about the larger gains in my main account. Yeah. So again, today ended with pretty much even again. We'll call it zero. I think maybe down like $10. But yeah, so I bought and sold SENS, BNGO, and CCIV back and forth, and neither of them performed exceptionally well. Well, I mean, they performed, but I just didn't pull the profits off the table because I was, speculating that's gonna, there's a lot of hype right now that they would, hit a home run. But again, like I said, I'm gonna refocus on this account, the small percentage gains, and let's get it done. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody. January 21st, and I believe this is day 13 for this trading account that we started on January 1st, basically, of 2021. So, as you know, I purchased some shares to hold overnight, sold off a bit of CCIV, to buy BNGO, and also to buy SENS. So markets open today. Lots of red on the market. Two out of the three holdings I have are down at the moment. BNGO is up 5%. So BNGO looks like it has resistance around the mid to high 860 mark. So I'm just watching it for it to come back a little bit higher. But if it does dip, I will sell off and take that profit on it. And I will probably average down CCIV with anticipation that the merger will come through with Lucid Motors. Or I might just sell off BNGO and average down part of that money into CCIV and partially average down with SENS. So reason SCNS tanked today is not because it has bad news. It just ran up pretty high over the last couple of days. And an analyst gave it a neutral rating from a buy rating. So people started panicking and selling it off. But it hit a low today. What did it hit a low of? It hit a low of 220. and it's already on its way back. So I feel pretty confident that will bounce back today. If not today, tomorrow for sure. If it does bounce back today, we will take the profit and find something else. Okay, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes. So BNGO is sort of maintaining that 4% gain for me. So I will sell it off, and I will most likely buy it again before the end of close. It seems to have this little move up always before the end of the close. And actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna sell it yet. It's almost 10:30. Usually the low of the market that I've been seeing lately is around 10:30 to 11 o'clock is pretty much the bottom, and then starts climbing up slowly before lunchtime. So I'm gonna hold this position for a few more minutes and see how it moves. And as you can see, SENS is just climbing back out of the hole nicely. So from being down 20% on this morning, we recovered half the money already. So that's a great sign that the recovery is coming for that stock. Okay, see you guys in a second. Okay, so I decided I'm going to sell off a portion of BNGO and then invest that portion into CCIV just to average down my my purchase price slightly. So let's sell, let's say 225 shares of BNGO, and okay, let's submit the order. So we took a little profit on that, and now we will buy 100 shares of CCIV. Our current average right now is 1818. We'll be buying 100 shares at 1752 approximately. Let's submit that order. Okay. And what's our average now? So from 1818 down to 1799. So below $18. And we're still holding BNGO. And as you can see, SCNS again has moved up or recovered a portion of its losses, a good portion of its losses. See this nice little swing up. If I was really confident about SCNS, I would have bought the dip for sure. Would have sold off BNGO a lot earlier and bought the dip. But again, I bought SCNS on speculation. If it does dip down again fairly significantly, I will buy it. It seems like it has a lot of support, and all it was today was just panic selling because of the neutral rating from a buy rating. I mean, what can you expect when the stock goes up, so much in a few days? I mean, there's definitely going to be a pullback, and some analysts considered it overbought, so you went neutral as opposed to a buy, and it hit the hard stock, but it's okay. See you guys in a second. Okay, so SCNS just ran up into a profitable spot for me, and then just sold off hard again, so all the shorts came in. So I'm gonna sell the rest of my BNGO positions and average down my SCNS and wait for the bounce back up above the break-even point for today. So let's buy the dip here. Let's buy another 500 shares. Okay, and let's get in. Let's just wait a second and see if this dips a little bit more. Looking at the bid sizes, ask size. Okay, let's get in here. Okay, so we're in. So I brought my average down from 274 down to 269. 269. Okay, that's not bad. What do we get in at? I'm assuming not too much lower. 258. Okay, but we averaged down, so that's good. Okay, we'll see what happens. See you in a few seconds. Okay, guys, it's lunchtime, just before 1 p.m. So CCIV hasn't done much, so I'm selling it off, all 300 shares of it. I'm gonna average down my SENS because I do believe it will be bouncing after lunch, bouncing up, obviously. And hopefully you can catch a nice profit on that also, because we did catch a decent 4.5 or 4% profit roughly on BNGO. And let's hope that works out the same way with SENS today. See you in a second. So, okay, let's see what our new average is. So we were at 269 and we're at 256 right now with our new with averaging down. So now we're holding 3,000 shares at 256 average, and we're hoping for a nice bounce up after lunch. So see you guys in a few seconds. How's it going, guys? Okay, so it's 3:30 roughly. As you can tell, I sold off all my positions and consolidated everything into BNGO. The reason for this is it always seems to run before the close of the day. So I want to see if this pattern holds and if we can make a little bit of money on that. Okay? We'll see in a couple of minutes. Okay, guys, so not much has changed today. It looks like it's going to be another flat day. So I'm going to just reset my purchases to the same way I had them yesterday. To hold overnight. So I'm going to sell off, let's sell off 550 shares of BNGO. And I'm going to buy 200 shares of CCIV just in case it decides to run up. And we will buy also 1,000 shares if there's money in the account for yeah, we do. Okay, so let's buy. Okay, there we go. Okay, so again, gonna hold the same positions as yesterday, going into the overnight market, and we'll see what happens in the morning. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow.